sana na mahakama zetu. Our judiciary is very professional, and I have no doubt in my mind that our eminent judges will...
Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is the second analysis for today, and in this conversation I'll be talking about something really interesting. Why the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has so much faith in the High Court while facing impeachment. We've seen the Parliament impeach him, and now the Senate will be next. But Gachagua doesn't seem too worried. Instead, we've seen him focusing on the courts, especially the High Court, to help him out of this. So, why does he believe the High Court can save him? In this video, I'm going to break it down and explain it in simple terms. I want you to stay with me throughout, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that anytime I do my videos, YouTube will automatically notify you. Without wasting much time, let's jump in. First of all, let me say this. Rigathi Gachagua has been in the legal system many times before. He has faced different cases, especially corruption charges, and most of time the courts have worked in his favor. He has managed to either delay cases or win some of them. So naturally, he has developed a belief that the High Court is somewhere he can get a fair chance no matter what happens in Parliament or even in the Senate. Is no longer a stranger to using the courts to defend himself, and this experience is why he feels confident with the court right now. Now, one thing that makes the High Court important in this situation is it is independence. The courts in Kenya have been seen as independent of politics. That's a big deal because Gachagua knows that even if Parliament and the Senate are political, the courts will focus on the law. They are not supposed to be influenced by politics, and that's what gives the Deputy President hope. He is probably thinking, if I can get the court to listen to my case, I get a fair trial. And that's what makes him feel that the next step he's going to take, he will win. Another reason is putting his trust in the High Court is that his legal team has said they're going to challenge the impeachment process itself. They believe there were some problems with how Parliament carried out the impeachment, and they think that the court will agree with them. If they can prove that the process was flawed, then the court might throw out the impeachment altogether. That will be a huge win for Rigathi Gachagua, and it's why he's confident in this strategy. Ask yourself why the president is not even talking about the impeachment. And I want us to know about his past court wins. Let me take you a little bit back. I know that Gachagua has faced legal challenges before, like I said earlier, especially those corruption cases. In most of these cases, he has either managed to delay the hearings or win them. So this history of winning in court makes him believe that the judiciary can help him again. You see, the Deputy President is not just relying on his political connections. He's banking on the fact that the courts in our country are slow sometimes. And if they take their time with his case, it might delay in the Senate's final decision on his impeachment. Very interesting. You might be wondering, why is this delay so important? Well, if the court gets involved, it can also slow down everything. This could give the deputy president more time to rally political support or build a stronger legal case. He knows that time is on his side if the courts take longer to rule. And that's why going to the High Court is part of his bigger strategy to stay in office. And the role of public perception is now something very important also we need to discuss in this analysis. Now, here is something interesting about our deputy president. Gachagua is not just thinking about the courts, he's also thinking about how the public sees him. By going to the High Court, he's sending a message to Kenyans that he's ready to fight for justice. He wants to see him as someone who is not afraid to take the legal route. And this can actually help him because if the public feels the impeachment is unfair, they might support him more. This, things at some point get tricky. If the public supports the deputy president, the Senate might feel pressure to vote against this impeachment because no one in the Senate wants to be seen as ignoring the will of the people. Gachagua knows this very well and is hoping that by showing that he trusts the courts, he'll win over more Kenyans if the High Court rules in his favor. It could make him look like a hero, someone who fought the system and won. Now, let's not forget about the bigger picture here. How does this affect the president and the Kenya Kwanza government? Let us look the President William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza government. How are they going to be affected? If the deputy president case ends up in court, it could cause some problems for the president. We've already seen that Ruto is trying to distance himself from his deputy president. For example, Ruto yesterday cancelled a church event where Gachagua was today in Embu. That tells you that Ruto is being careful about getting too close to Gachagua right now. If the court steps in and delays the impeachment, President Ruto will have to decide whether to keep supporting his deputy president or to start looking for a new deputy president, and that's a risk in Kenyan politics. It's not an easy decision because it could divide the Kenya Kwanza coalition completely, and Gachagua's fate in the court could end up causing more problems for Ruto, who just wants to keep the government stable and focused. On the flip side, if the High Court is going to rule in Gachagua's favor, it could actually make him more stronger. Imagine if Gachagua wins in court and the Senate has to back down. That would make the deputy president even more powerful. It would be hard for the president to distance himself from his deputy president, who just survived the impeachment through the courts. So this legal battle is not just about the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, it's about the whole government and its future. And from here, what do you think is going to happen if the court is going to rule against the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua? But what if the court doesn't rule in his favor? If the court decides to go against Rigathi Gachagua, his political future could be in real danger. He will lose his position as the deputy president, and it will be massive blow to his career, but I don't think if he would give up that easily. He would probably keep fighting, maybe even appeal the decision or looking for other ways to stay relevant in politics. But for now, he's putting all his trust in the courts, hoping they will help him to get out of this chaos. As I wind up this video, I want to say that so why does Rigathi Gachagua believe in the High Court? It's pretty clear. He trusts the judiciary's independence. He has had success in court before, and he knows that if the public supports him, the Senate might state to finalize his impeachment. It's a bold strategy, and we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. I'll keep following this story keenly, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're watching me from a different platform, go YouTube, search DMtv Kenya, so that you will be updated anytime I do my videos. If you like this analysis, hit the thumbs up button and share your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Rigathi Gachagua will win in court, or is this the end of the road for him? Let me know in the comment section, and thank you for watching this analysis up to the end. This is DMtv Kenya. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.